So Snoop Dogg has recently opened up about turning down a deal from OnlyFans. So apparently the people from OnlyFans told him that he could make upwards to $100 million if he pulled that thing out. And by thing, I mean his winter dog. You saw one with the dog theme, you saw one with the dog theme. Anyways, he responded and said, I've got a black wife. Ain't no way in the world she's gonna allow me to go on there. Hate to his wife, shout out to that black queen, right? But I'm going to be completely honest. Like, Snoop Dogg is literally grandpa age at this point. Like I feel like he has grandkids. Who is trying to see Snoop Dogg's pee? Who is like, you know what I could go for right now? Snoop Dogg. Like he feels like an uncle or an older cousin or a grandpa at this point. I think he's just become that because of like just time and stuff like that. But who looking at
So, if you were given 100 million US dollars just to participate in an OnlyFans activity, would you take it or would you leave it? Well, in the case of Snoop Dogg, he was offered 100 million US dollars and he was asked to join OnlyFans. And according to him, he didn't join just because he was scared of his wife. Well, this has become an interesting conversation on the internet, and fans are saying that why would you turn down 100 million US dollars just because you feel guilty, self-conscious about your wife? And ask me, and honestly, I'll be confused to even give you an answer. But in Snoop Dogg's situation, he said he respects his wife so much, and so he turned down a million, in fact, 100 million US dollars, and didn't also join OnlyFans. Well, what would you have done if you were, Snoop Dogg? This is literally Open Ask News. Let's expand the conversation by also let you know exactly what you think about it. So leave it inside the comment section. Do well to also subscribe. Don't join today's episode. Let's get interactive. So Snoop Dogg apparently is letting fans know that he had a deal with OnlyFans. In fact, he was supposed to begin some OnlyFans thing. Now, let me just explain that OnlyFans is more or less like an adult site, an adult content. It's just posted where people just go there to, entice themselves through any. Yes, you do know about it. So, according to what he is saying, he was actually given 100 million US dollars. Like this is a whole million we're talking about. This is so much money we're talking about. And according to him, he says, "No, I've got dignity. I've got some respect for my family. I've got some moral values, and OnlyFans is not part of it." Now, it wasn't some kind of personal decision. Well, it turns out also that because of his wife. Yes, Snoop Dogg literally was scared of the wife. Take it or leave it. The wife has a say in the marriage. Recently, we brought a report about, this former NFL player that also was very livid about his wife joining OnlyFans. Remember, unfortunately, her name has escaped me, so pardon me for that. But it was in the news recently that similar thing happened where, a former NFL player who apparently found out that his wife was, in fact, had opened an OnlyFans account and had begun doing one or two on the platform, and it nearly cost their marriage. Well, maybe also it could be as though as a result of, who knows, like he said, the dignity he carries. But guys, honestly, do ask yourself, if you were given 100 million US dollars, like just calculate this money. $100 million. Yes. Just to join OnlyFans. Would you accept it to do, or you would ignore because of your dignity or your protection of, your self-dignity? Well, it's quite a difficult situation if you do ask me, but yeah, maybe I would ignore. Yeah, I would. I don't know about you, but 1 million is don't get me wrong, but it's money anyways. But um, I need a third comment inside this comment section. So I mean, I'm just confused as all of you are. Now speaking about Snoop Dogg, also we all do know that his daughter Kareem recently has been battling with some stroke, a severe stroke, and just to chip in, just so all of you know exactly what he is also dealing with in terms of family issues. So his daughter, Corey, apparently has been battling with some severe stroke issues. But we're grateful that as time goes on, girl is actually recuperating, and I'm hoping that things actually becomes very positive for them in their home. Okay, so what is your thought about it? Quickly, let's do some reactions on social media. As you also leave yours inside the comment section. Okay, so let's quickly check out some. This one's coming from Patty Roberts, says that nope, Snoop has too much class and respect for his family. I adore Snoop. But are you telling us that all these people we watch them, on these adult scenes they don't have respect for their family? Literally. That's what you guys are trying to say. But you watch them also. So if you're someone that watches all these people, you don't also have dignity and you don't have, class for your own self. Because if you're saying that someone has class and would not or should not attempt to join OnlyFans, you're the person watching. Do you have respect for yourself? Do you dignify yourself much, to watching these things? You see, it's quite relative anyway. But Valerie Shine comes to say that $100 million could help some, communities and state. Yet, let me see if Snoop wants to pull his thing out. Okay, America. Oh, come on. He says he's not. You guys are just obsessed with seeing, dangles, literally. He says he doesn't take the 100 million, we're talking about. So just in case you want to join, maybe you have to start processing your thought about this and see. Hot Baby comes to say, boy, dodge a damn, Diddy deal. Proud of you, Snoop. Oh, come on, let's start tracking Diddy's name over here. Dude is minding his business. Leave Diddy's name out of it. Leave his name out of this conversation. German Gabriela comes to say that he knows about the system. He knows he has plenty of capital already. But even though, what's her name? Cardi B has a lot of money, but she also is still inside OnlyFans. What's the name again? This lady, Ija Izalia. Actually, she's the most sought after OnlyFans, model. She's about estimated to have gained about, I think, 53 million or 58 million US dollars just a year. That's a whole lot of money we're talking about. It can help a whole nation. It can actually help a deprived nation. That's a whole lot of money we're talking about. So if Snoop Dogg was able to, ignore $100 million US dollars just because he says he has dignity for himself, he respects his family, and basically also, maybe or not, he actually fears that his wife will feel uncomfortable about it. I think that's his opinion, and you can also leave yours. Now, Asia comes to say, I definitely would. Oh, really? You would? So there are people out there who actually would do this. Would do anything for money, right? As far as the money is coming, you don't care. Like, you actually would do it, right? Interesting. Carlo also comes to say Snoop has lost of stories. Bunch of them have been debunked. So, guys, would you also take $100 million just to join OnlyFans, or you would ignore just as Snoop Dogg has ignored? Leave your thought inside the comment section. Thanks for watching.